Okay, so we're just going to put some maggots there. So this session is an after match session. So I've just finished the match, did extremely bad. I only had sort of, I forget what it was now, I think it was a £1.5, £1.6 of skimmers, and I lost 2 carp in that match, and had a few swirls in the swim, but that was it. Unfortunately, it was a few skimmers and nothing else. So really poor match. So I decided to stay on after the match and do a session and see if I can actually catch a carp. So this is what happens basically after a match. More often than not, the carp just switch on, come in, people throw in their bait, and the carp will just come in afterwards, and it can be like literally like a jacuzzi in your swim. We've all been there. So I decided, like I say, fish on after this match and see if I can catch a few carp. So it's now sort of late in the day. It's just gone 4 o'clock. We've just weighed in, and I'm going to just give it probably 40 minutes at the most and see if I can catch a couple of carp. So I've potted in some maggots, and this is what I've been doing the last sort of hour of the match or so, potting in basically some dead reds and some ground bait. Like I say, I lost a couple of carp and had a couple of swirls on the swim. I just couldn't seem to get what was a clean bite. But looks like the whole of this match has struggled today. Everyone struggled. There's only been a couple of carp. Angler next to me had £38. He's probably going to go on and win it. Angler next to him had £34. Yeah, but that match I fished, I mean, guys, go and have a look at, I'll put a link in the description. Go and watch that video, but it was a very frustrating match. Struggled for bites, and sometimes that's just the way it is. At the end of the day, if you don't have fish in your swim, and if you do and they're not feeding, well, there's not a lot you can do. But yeah, like I say, go and have a look in the description of this video, and you'll see a link to that video of the last match. And like I say, this is the follow-on, an after session, to see what happens after a match. And more often than not, we know that the carp do come in. So I'm going to see if I can I'm going to have probably 30-40 minutes and see if I can catch a couple of carp. There we go, got a swirl in the swim, look. Just the other side of the float. There we go. Fish on. Bring this one in gently. So, like I say, fished a match earlier, lost 2 carp, had some swirls on the swim, but did not land a carp. And I only caught a handful of skimmers. So, if I can bring in a couple of carp, it's like an after match session, just to prove to myself that it's not necessarily the angling as such. It's, yeah, you can do things wrong in a match, but if the fish just aren't feeding, then it really doesn't matter what you try. This one's gone right out to the middle again. So just keeping the pole down in case that hook comes out. Looks like a decent carp. Bring him in. There we go, got him. Just when you thought you might be able to net him, he's off again. So this one's taking quite a bit of landing, this one. Ooh. Hey guys, hopefully you're enjoying these free videos. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't already, please do go and subscribe to the channel. Click the subscribe button. It's free and it's easy and it only takes about 2 seconds. It's a massive help, more than you know. Also, don't forget to drop the video a like, give it a thumbs up, and at the end of the video, if you can spare 30 seconds, please do go and leave a comment. Just let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what techniques you use. But thank you for watching. Now let's get back to the main video. There we go. It's a nice double figure carp. I'll tell you what, this one has to be. I tell you what, it's got to be £12. Big one. There we go. Ugh. So we've had that one. We're going to put some more sweet corn in this time with some ground bait. Put that in. Okay, so that was a nice carp, double figure carp. So put some sweet corn in that time. Now I am going to put dead reds on again, and then if I catch one, I'm going to swap to sweet corn and just see if it doesn't really matter, I don't think, what bait I put on. But I'm going to stick with the dead reds. Back in again, over the top. So this session, like I said, it's an after match session, just to really prove that, you know, they can't just come in. They just seem to know when, well, your match is over, and they just come into the margins. Anglers sometimes throw the bait in, and they just know what time of day to come in on and start feeding. And all day I just fished for a 5-hour match. I did hook 2 carp, lost 2, but I only caught about, I think it was £1.5, £1.6 of skimmers, all match for 5 hours. And then literally 15 minutes of fishing this sort of after match session and recording. Within 15 minutes, hooked into that double figure carp. Look at that jumping out then. Oh, look at that. So there's definitely carp in my swim. So guys, I don't think I'm going to catch another one now. I mean, I've been fishing for about 40 minutes roughly, and like I said, it was an after session of a match. So I'd fished a 5-hour match earlier, didn't do very well. I stayed behind, and I wanted to see if the carp came in on the margin. Within 10 minutes of fishing, I did catch that double figure carp, but I haven't seen any more indications, and I've had no more bites in the margin. So I'm going to call it a day now. But guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this quick video. If you haven't already, please do go and subscribe to my channel. It is free and it's easy, and it only takes 2 seconds. Also, don't forget to drop the video a like, and if you spare 5 seconds at the end, please do go and leave a comment. Let me know how your fishing is going. Guys, tight lines, and I'll see you on the next one.